you know, dealing with Health and Human Services. You could have answered all the Obamacare questions today. But I want to start with the Asian continent. The news, I guess, today or yesterday about a $4.5 billion, I guess, cut to Radio Free Asia, and that comes on the heels of what I hope you're aware of, an article in the Wall Street Journal from May 23rd about an interview that had been scheduled in the Mandarin language broadcast with a Chinese real estate and investment tycoon about his claims of extensive corruption in the Chinese Communist Party. The Chinese government got very upset about this interview. They actually issued a red notice on Interpol to try to wrap him up and the like. And then there was a dispute within the Voice of America. This interview was cut short. The person who conducted the interview, Sasha Gong, who I believe was the head of the Mandarin radio broadcast, is on suspension, and now there's this fight going on internally. So the two questions that I have, the first is the combination of the cuts and the interview. You could assure us here today that our efforts to improve relations with China have nothing to do with either the budget cut and or the directive that was given to this reporter to cut the interview short.
I can confirm that, to my knowledge, it had nothing to do with our relations with China.
And would you be supportive of an IG investigation into this dispute that's occurring within that branch between the head of the Voice of America and this particular reporter?
I'd like to look at it, get a greater understanding myself, but certainly if it would seem that there's been anything improperly done there, we should call for one.
Yeah, I mean, the concern is basically that we cannot allow geopolitical pressures from China to influence our ability to broadcast truth. Particularly in that language and Mandarin. And so obviously that we want to understand whether that's what would happen or not. And
Strongly agree.